Hi everyone, welcome back to this series where we interview our customers and students. Today with me there is Jacke Tan. Hi Jacke, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you.
Very good. So Jake is the founder of a company called WhiteWords. I'm going to leave it to her, of course, to explain a little bit more about what they do. And today we're going to talk a little bit about her experience taking our business development certification program a few months ago. And of course, also see how that impacted the business. So Jake, again, thank you so much for taking the time for being here with us today. Tell us a little bit more about WhiteWords, what you do, and yeah, so that everybody listening can have a better idea.
Okay, so WhiteWords has been around for 20 years and we are a advertising agency. But what we do is we do advertising and design work for solely the healthcare and pharmaceutical industry. Yeah, so that's in a nutshell what we do.
Great. And yeah, well, we met, I think it was the beginning of this year when you decided to take the training. And yeah, usually I always like to give a bit of a better idea to people listening as to why you decided to take the training. So what were the challenges that you were experiencing with WhiteWords back then and that motivated you to look for some sort of knowledge out there?
The thing is that it, actually the funny thing is as a advertising agency, we're helping our clients to advertise and bring in business. But when it comes to our own business, we are stuck in a rut because no, we don't usually do advertisement ourselves. It's kind of strange. So
Mm-hmm.
we rely very heavily on word of mouth. We've been surviving on that. We've been building the business on that. But I felt that something was lacking. I didn't have the knowledge on how to think strategically in the aspect of business development. And as the company grow, we of course need to find ways of strategies to build the business and also to advertise our services in a relevant way. And I guess we hit a wall and we were kind of stuck. So I came across a BD school and I thought like it was very interesting. The all the knowledge that was posted on, I felt that it was really very rich and I was able to glean from it. And that really convinced me to actually sign up for the course.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Well, we try to put out there as much content as possible. So our mission is really to help out founders and business developers to get as much knowledge as possible for free. And then, well, of course, we also offer training. So if someone wants to take it a step further, we can do that as well. All right. And well, of course, as mentioned, we did the training pretty much at the beginning of the year. What is the thing that now at the distance, of a few months after finishing the training, what do you think is the biggest impact that the training had on WhiteWords?
I think the biggest impact is definitely I was able to craft up a strategy. And then, in fact, I'm using the template now to actually work with the team members on setting goals and also getting them to think again what are the creative ways that we can reach out to our potential clients. And I thought that the strategy that you gave was really very helpful. I mean, the templates were all very helpful, and the causes for each week, right? It was very clear and concise, and I was able to bring that about to the team members. So for them, the WhiteWords team also start to think differently. And I thought that was very important. And before that, we were kind of, like I said, we were kind of stuck and we were just waiting for projects to come in. But I never think beyond that because we also always feel that, there's only these few channels. There's no way for us to reach out to our clients. But I think um, attending this course helped me crystallize my thoughts and also it opened up our mind on because of the prompting of the different questions and the technique and the strategies. It really got us thinking. And I thought that was really good and that definitely impacted uh, us greatly.
Oh, very good. Was there maybe some tactics or strategies that we discussed during the training that you're currently applying and that is already bringing results for WhiteWords?
I think one of it will be there are two. one is, I think, the last session that we have the template to get the team members together to crunch in and think of what are the strategies that work, what are the ideas that do not work, and we shouldn't invest in that. I think that was really helpful because we will be throwing money into things that are not working, and we continuously do that, but now we don't. The other thing is also cleaning up my LinkedIn helped actually. In fact, after I cleaned up my LinkedIn, I had a contact. I mean, it's not really a lead, but it was like a contact of a also another agency leader. But we met and then we shared ideas. I thought it was very good, even though it's not really like a client. But I realized after I revamped my LinkedIn based on what you feedback, right? I think I got more eyeballs, more awareness. People know what we do better. Um, Also, our website, we did some minor tweaks, and we did get one lead that came in, but potentially a big project. So usually clients don't really write in, and if those do, is pretty small. But this one was exactly the kind of target audience that we were looking for. So that was quite, yeah.
That is very good because I mean, at the end of the day, the entire work was really about understanding your ecosystem, understanding your customers, and then of course putting in place strategies that could help you attract and of course also to be more active, right, in terms of outreach and really going after the clients you were looking for. And I mean, we were also very lucky to have WhiteWords because you already had very big track record, right? So you've been in the business for 20 years, you work with very big clients in the sphere. So let's say also for us, it was easier, right? Compared to someone, let's say, that is just starting. Perfect. And let's say there is someone considering to take the certification program out there. I'm pretty sure there is, but maybe they're still doubting because, well, maybe they don't trust us yet, or they're not really sure about what we're going to do in the training or how it's going to impact them. Do you have some piece of advice for them? So what would you suggest them to do, if they're considering taking the training?
I think the first thing is to go through the content that you already put up. A BD school, there's a lot of content, and find those that interest you, that you find relevant. Then I think one thing that was good was you don't have to sign up straight away. There's this conversation that I had with you. We dial in and we talk about it and you clarify questions. So if there's any doubt, is to reach out to Lucia and then talk about it, because I think the response is also very, very prompt. It's not like you send out the email or question and it goes into the abyss. I think that is one thing that is really powerful. I have to add that BD School, I've done a lot of research on finding business development schools. For those that are based in Singapore, I felt that they were very much leaning towards sales. But actually, BD, through this course, I realized it's not only sales. There's a lot more to it, which is something you have to read the content of what BD has, and then you realize that there's a lot of strategies. But versus other schools, I find most of it, as far as I'm concerned, on my region here, is still very traditional, very sales driven. So the techniques may or may not be very relevant. So I think in the end is research, do the comparison, and then pull the trigger. Before you pull the trigger, you can reach out to Lucia or her team to get the answers you need.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Jackie. And I wanted to do this because indeed, when it comes to BD and sales, we could be here for maybe like 1 year talking about that. So thank you so much for pointing that out, because indeed it's, if you're looking for an actual business development course where we don't talk only about sales, that's pretty much all what we do. So Jackie, thank you so much for sharing your story with us and hopefully helping other business developers and founders who are considering taking the training to decide whether the BD school is the right partner for them or not. Thank you so much, Jackie. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.